DJ Autism.
Just nice, white noise. Just nice, white noise. I'm here excited, you like it automatic. I just wanna keep me on repeat and hear me cry.
What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to a new video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be reacting to more ridiculous records on the previous Forza games, whether it's Horizon 5, Horizon 4, or Horizon 3. These have been so much fun to watch. There's been so many people that are really good at this game. Obviously, the Forza nerds sending over some of their best clips over on my Discord. If you guys want to see them out for yourselves, or if you have any world records or anything like that, and you're watching this video right now and you haven't basically sent them in, send them over on my Discord. I will react to it. I'll put it up in a video. But thank you to all the Forza nerds that have been sending this stuff over. So in today's video, I'm going to be reacting to more of the game's world records, or just ridiculous records being set by people that are really good at this game. So let's get started. Let's see what we got here. Starting off in Forza Horizon 2 with a speed trap. This has been, we haven't seen much Horizon 2 stuff actually on the channel. Let me go back to that. Wait, we have to go back to this one. In Horizon 2 with the Ultima, I completely forgot about this. And you get it by bouncing? That's ridiculous. Yeah, we haven't seen much of that happening in some of the previous videos. Again, with the landing on the side. That is stupid, the way that still counts, man. It's so weird. Yeah, the Hot Wheels map, having the most mental jumps going still. What? Bro, looks like he's playing the game on a Nintendo DS. Yeah, well. That is nuts. There's that jump again. The ice jump. That is so stupid. That's so... There's so many times where I'm just thinking, I want to go and try this and just do it myself, but I know how long it takes, especially with some of these, like, some of these ones that you have to get, like, a perfect bounce or something like that. I just know exactly how long it takes. This one, I know how annoying it is, because I've tried it multiple times. Hopefully I didn't include any clips from the previous video, but I'm pretty sure every single one that I've put into this, they're from a later date from when that video was uploaded, so I don't think any of these clips have been actually seen before by you guys. Ridiculous. That is mental. But I am sorry if I do end up repeating clips. I'm not trying to. It's just if somehow, some way people send them in twice. Plus there's so many of them that I'll just end up forgetting if I have seen it or not. I do know this one as well. Back to some Horizon 4 again. He's tried it so much I went to the nighttime. I mean, this is pretty much what it takes, right? There's just so much rewinding to get the perfect, like, line everywhere, really. To be able to keep your speed up as much as possible, but at the same time, you know, also try to, also just try to take that corner perfectly. Yeah, that's just mental. There it is. Yeah, there's so many of these, like, world record runs on this list. You can see how some of the best people in the world do. In the very first video, I'm pretty sure we just had mostly jumps, but I do like the way we're seeing some more variety now, where we're seeing more speed traps and speed zones and that. As if you could just... Ah, right. Brilliant. There's so many times in Horizon games where you'll see people that are cutting across so much. Oh, man. Yeah, people just cut across the grass and it's just completely fine. Also, I'm sorry about the quality. I can't really do anything. Some people can't upload files that are bigger than a certain amount, so some of the quality videos quality on Discord are a bit poo. So I'm sorry if that's annoying you. It's the best I can do, really. It's the best people can do. And he changes the tune, right? He changes the tune, right? And then he goes back again and he jumps again, right? So he used the run-up tune and now he's using this. Or did he just use that just so he can get... so it doesn't bounce? I think he just did that just so it doesn't bounce. Oh, I remember this one. I definitely remember this one. There's no way you have to actually smack off that wall, is it? I think I've done this one, but I may have done this one backwards, I think, in a Koenigsegg back in the day. I don't know if that is the correct way to... Well, it's definitely not the correct way. Well, it's a good way to do it, but I don't think it's the fastest way to do it, since people are using the 599. I'm pretty sure I did this in the Koenigsegg back in the day. I think I'm still there somewhere in the Koenigsegg CCGT. In this car, basically. This is still a world record car, as in, like, it's still getting world records in some of these events. Which is pretty nuts. Or it was, anyway, back in the day when people were still grinding for world records in Horizon 4. It's a ridiculous thing, though. I miss some of the cars in this game, man. Definitely miss them. I feel like they're just not as good as in 5. We need some cars to return, man. I want some cars to come back. I want the IDR. I think that's such a sick car. I know it's not like a mental world record car, but I think it has maybe some world records, does it? For some of the small, like really tight tracks, or like really small speed zones. I feel like it might have something going on, or it did at some point. Maybe it's been replaced now with some of these cars, but I think the IDR was really good at the time. 915, is that not good enough? Or it has to be, right? Yeah, that is. Using a status elemental for jumps is pretty mental, though. I never really thought about doing this. I feel like everybody was just using the Koenigsegg for jumps. That's nuts. That is mental that you aim to smack it with the side of your car so you can grind on it. That is mental. How do people find out about this, man? Honestly. That is sick. You aim to grind the rail, man. Again, you can cut a lot there. For people that don't know, why would you cut? Why would you not just stand around? Don't you just keep your speed up? Basically, if you cut, think of a speed zone as a getting from A to B as fast as possible, right? So if you cut a corner, if the game lets you, right? For example, some of these events let you cut for a little bit. Even though you don't actually keep your speed up, or I guess you don't drive any faster because you're not on the actual road. If you have your speed, or if you keep your speed up at least a little bit, you cut down the amount of time that you're actually spending in the, like, actual, you know, speed zone itself. So that just means that you end up finishing the event faster, and the game thinks that you're driving at a higher speed than you actually are. So your overall speed will end up going up. Driving on the train tracks? Oh, is that where the speed trap is? Is it just there? On the dirt trail. It just has to miss the trees, but the front end of this thing is just bouncing up and down. That's sick. That is very sick. I wonder if they tried to put the trees there on purpose so you don't do this, but you can still find a gap in them. That's pretty funny. Also, some of these clips may be muted due to people listening to music as they're doing their events, so if you are hearing the clip with no audio, it's not you, it's basically just because I muted it because of music reasons. Also, shout out DJ Autism, by the way, man. So he found one of my videos somehow, some way. He stumbled across one of my videos, just commented nice intro on him. So shout out you. How did you even find my videos? There's a lot of people that have been asking about where the music's from. And I feel like there's people that are finding your mixes on SoundCloud because of my intro. Because I feel like there's a bunch of people asking about it. Still though, it's funny. Like, he's just stumbled across one of my videos and it's like nice intro. Oh man, the D-type was so goated back then, man. Horizon 3 D-type is just on a different level. This was basically the 599XX Evo of Horizon 4. I don't really have. I mean, I guess the Koenigsegg Jesko, right? That's the Horizon 5 equivalent of the car that has like mental top speed, and you can use it for pretty much anything. I love how every single one of these games has its own like special car. I feel like Horizon 5 has a more like, or a better mix of cars. Am I wrong in saying that? I feel like some people use the Sesto Elemento, some people use the Koenigsegg, some people use the what's it called? The I can't remember what it's called. Don't worry about it. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my mind. The sideways jumping on this is mental. I feel that's kind of sick, but isn't it better to stay flat? I mean, obviously, it's probably a lot harder to stay flat here, but... Nice. Big world record. There's the windmill. He's not doing the windmill, though. He's not doing the windmill, he is doing a speed zone. The 599XX Evo. Okay. Interesting. Oh, sick. This thing not only being the fastest car in the game, but also can handle like that is pretty ridiculous. That is a funny one. I really remember this one. I tried this one so many times. I don't even remember what... I think it was still a 599XX Evo that I used for this at the time. I just don't remember what I got. Probably nowhere near the top. Oh, the stadium jump. The stadium jump was always a weird one to me, right? Do you bounce? You do, don't you? Oh, you do. Oh, right. Not only did he miss the stadium, but he bounced over on top of the trailers at the back. That is sick. That is actually so sick. What is the... Wait a second. Wait, what is that flag placement? Look at where he is. Right. He is flying off over here, by the way. The flags are so far to the left. What is this flag placement? So I'm guessing the left one is here and the right one was probably like somewhere here. What is that? What is that? See, if you've never tried it before, if you don't find this out, how do you know that there's this much more distance that you can stay towards the right? And if you have to like line this up to jump that way, right? Instead of saying you can jump this way, that is stupid. Look at how far off he goes to the right. Because if you go to the left, you go straight into the trees, whereas he just jumped and is going straight for the road. That is funny, man. Yeah, some of the flag placements in this game are so jokes. Even in rival events, right? Even in rival events, sometimes you can go in and straight up just fully either miss a flag and you get it, or you're driving through the outside flag, like you're just actually tapping the flag. And it still doesn't count. So even in rival events, the flag placements are just very, very weird. Oh my god. Another snowy one? What's happening here? Which one's this? I don't actually even see this one. Where? Oh, I think I know where. Wait. Sure, we'll see it now anyway. Left of the ice lake. Or left of the actual lake. Oh. Yeah, I've never done that like that before. It's a bit weird that you can do it in the snow and it's actually better. I don't know if you just, is it just because you get grip? Whoa, 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 whoa. I missed out on this one. I missed out on this one. This one started quickly. So where's the... I think this guy sent... I think this guy sent in the run-up as well for this jump. Where is this jump? So it's here, but you're supposed to come down from this road, I'm assuming? Like from the right? And you hit the jump because of the way the chevron is placed. It's like this way, so you jump kind of towards like off the screen to my left, right? That is that actual jump, but he's jumping obviously backwards. It's not even backwards, but like sideways. Okay, I see. I can't remember if this is the one that he said he sent the run-up for, but I feel like he might have. Yeah, that placement is So this is the jump, which you're supposed to do by basically driving down this road and doing that. But that's basically what I was saying. And then you jump off this way. So obviously you don't get that distance. You only land like here or something like that. Actually, no, you probably land a lot shorter even. But he's done the run up coming from down where the... I'm assuming down from here. Down from where the stadium is, right? And he came up this way, like from that angle. So yeah, I wonder if this is the clip that he said that he sent in the run-up for. I think it might be. No, it's not. I don't think so. Maybe it is. It's just later on in the video. Somehow the clips are mixed up. Well, we've seen this one. You go next. That's... It's still going. Right. Bro, whenever that happens, it's the funniest thing ever. That it is just way too jokes. It just turns into a Beyblade. Use the bridge to slow down. Props to them for doing that in one take, though. Holy shit. Back to FH3. Clean. Very clean. Okay. I never knew that the Cessna was actually very good in FH3. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That was sick. That was so sick. I've tried this one many times in the past. I've never hit it on like the fly like this, like with a jump. At the start, I don't think. Look at the speed he keeps up as well. 264. And that's the finish line there. That's sick. That is really, really sick. This is a speed zone, by the way. Oh, is this the one where he showed the run up? Yeah. This is one from earlier on. I'm pretty sure this is the one that he said he showed the run up for. Yeah, I've done this before. I've pretty much done this one before. Oh, this one! I tried this one so many times in the past. So many times in the past. I didn't mind the Forza GT. Basically, I wasn't in... Because he gets the bounce. Oh, wait, let me go back. Because he gets the bounce, he goes just that little bit further. And he hits off the... basically the invisible wall of the stadium or whatever, the festival, completely flat. So basically I always used to jump either on this side or this side and then land basically... I'll show you now. I would have landed maybe somewhere around here, right? That would be like where the landing zone is. Kind of just a little bit earlier where he lands, just slightly less than that. But he bounces. Basically I would have landed on my wheels basically there. He bounces off there and lands wheels flat against the stadium, so it counts his run. That's insane. That is ridiculous. No, the clip's broken. No. Oh, why is it breaking my clips, man? I think it's... if you have too many clips, you can still see what's happening anyway, it's fine. I think if you have too many clips in the media player... If I tried this in VLC, and it's so much worse for whatever reason, so... That's why I'm with Windows Media Player. Okay, yeah, alright. Oh, yeah, sure, mate. What in the world is that? It's a weird one to finish off on. Alright, we're done here with the clips. Well, that was it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Yeah, there's some mental clips in there, honestly. So this is how people get their world records. Obviously, a mental run-up for a lot of the places, and then you have your very specific tune that does the actual event part itself, like the jump or the speed zone or speed trap or whatever. It's just crazy. People have a lot of time in their hands that do these sort of events, that do these PR stunt world records. So, yeah. Well, like I said, if you're one of the people that do set up these world records, I mean, I feel like a lot of these guys know each other anyway. They're all part of the same, like leaderboard community. So, just if you are not part of the leaderboard community and somehow, some way you got a world record, which is of course legit, maybe you can let these guys know, or you can also just join the Discord. Link to that is down below in the link tree, and you can send your clips over and you can chat with everybody that's really good at the game as well. Anyway, that's it from me. Thank you for watching, everyone. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.